What's up, guys? Today is day 121 of Deadlift Everday, and today it was a recovery day for the deadlift, which means that the main focus was on an upper body exercise. And as you can see, in this case it was the weighted push-up. So what I am doing with the weighted push-up right now is some kind of abbreviated double progression scheme. For those of you who don't know what double progression is, let me briefly explain it to you. So let's say that your goal is to get 3 sets of 8 with a certain weight of a specific exercise. Now on the first week you get 8 reps on the first set, 8 reps on the second set, and 6 reps on the third set. This means that on the second week you will try to get all 3 sets of 8 reps, or at least beat the previous week. And let's say that you do manage to get 8 reps on all 3 sets on week 2. In that case, you can then increase the weight in week 3 and start the whole process again. You can also do this a little more conservative by starting with 3 sets of 6, the next week 3 sets of 7, and a week after that 3 sets of 8. Then you increase the weight and start at 3 sets of 6 again. So basically the idea of double progression is to first increase the reps, and then when you have reached the desired number of reps for each set, you up the weight. So what I do is, instead of doing multiple sets for a certain amount of reps, I do 1 set for a certain amount of reps. And for the push-ups, that was 9 reps today. I then always start with 20 kilos in the weighted vest and start working up in weight when I have successfully reached 9 reps on my previous set. When I can't get the 9 reps, I stop there. The next time I do them, I go back 2 kilos on the weight I filled 9 reps on as my starting weight for the day. Most of the time my body has adapted by then, and I usually manage to get all the reps on the weight I filled the previous week on. I then up the weight again by 2 kilos. Once I reach the max amount of weight in the weighted vest, I go back to 20 kilos and start the whole process again with 1 more rep. So for now, when I manage to get 30 kilos for 9 reps, the next week will be 10 reps, starting at 20 kilos in the weighted vest again, and I'll work my way up from there. I can imagine that this could sound a bit confusing, so I will add my examples to the description of this video, so that if you're interested in how that looks on paper, you can check it there as well. And double progression works with pretty much every exercise. I would say that it leans a bit more towards hypertrophy work, but I don't see how this wouldn't work for strength either. You just have to keep the distance to failure in check and keep the reps a little lower, but it is definitely doable. So that is double progression in a nutshell. A simple but very effective way to train. So before we end this video, I'd like to ask you if you have ever used double progression. If so, what exercises did you use it on? And what were the results? I'd be very curious to know. So let me know in the comments. Alright guys, that is all I have for today. I hope you liked the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.